Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy JT, and today we'll be looking at the Fortnite event, what occurred, and then we'll see what the future is for Fortnite. So, let's get to it. So, first what we're going to do, we're going to pull up the event that took place. So, let's get into it. Okay. Let's just watch. So let's watch. Yeah, let's watch this as well. Yeah, so I can see the chat. Remember, chat. You can just do anything you want.
Take flight.
So I'm gonna put any sound so you guys can. Actually,
it's around the outside too. Oh yeah, the bunkers as well.
Just making sure I could see if I can hear myself.
Maybe because the last event, the game went offline for 3 days. I mean, I would like that. Oh, of course. Cypher profit is a big way from that.
So yeah, so that clock has been. Here, let me pause this. So that clock has been around for like 2 days until yesterday, obviously. So yeah.
This is the long 0 seconds. Oh, all right. Timer went away. That's it, guys. Good event. Thank you guys so much for watching. Imagine. Oh wait. Uh-oh.
You can hear the music. Something's definitely happening. So that noise, you can actually.
What's going on? It's a rocket right there. No, he's doing something. The vaults. There's a rocket coming out of the vaults.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna call them Tesla coils.
The storm. The storm is the red light.
They were like rose up from the water, from the hatches that opened like yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, like 3 days ago.
That's why those antennas are on it.
Yeah, the Cycloskin's the Doomsday device. I'm just gonna mute it, so you guys can look at the event without the talking, and listen to me. So you'll see here in a second, yeah, the agency's shaking. Yeah, and exploded. So the agency exploded. There's a Doomsday device. Yeah, so it rose out of the water. Like, no one was expecting this to happen. Yeah, it was still rising out of the water. It was, like, this isn't a great view, but I mean, yeah, so it's radiating, as you can see. It's shaking. The players are getting connected to it. The only part I was wondering about this is like, well, how is that doing that? But I mean, oh yeah, so you see it's connecting to the Tesla coils. And so the storm. This is the part that's kind of confusing. So like the Doomsday device was pushing away the storm. I don't know. I think it was trying to like, harness the storm, and then yeah. So okay, let me pause it right here. So this is probably the most important part of the event. I will tell you after. But yeah, it's one of the most important parts of the event. And there'll be captions here, and I'll read them. I'll read them too. So there's an office, right? Actually, I'll just turn it on so you guys. So it's back, So the Doomsday device is there. And that's kind of similar to the season 6 event where Kevin blew up and then oh yeah, and you can see here the Doomsday device is weakening because the storm is beating it right now. But and yeah, that's like the storm's brewing. The storm is mad at the Doomsday device, I guess if you can say that. And it's like harnessing all its power. Look, the Doomsday device is back. The Doomsday is like, no, I'm not going away. Yeah, that was I wasn't in the event, but I was watching it. It was. Ooh. Oh, there's an ad. I'll pause it. But yeah, you can see there the storm was do I have to oh, it's weird, but whatever. No one cares about freaking honey. It's being a little laggy, but that's fine. Yeah, so the storm was coming back in, and the Doomsday Universe was like, ah! Like nani, you know. And so this part, the Doomsday device is gone, or everyone thought, like, so like it's rainbows. But you'll see in a second. The Doomsday device is going down. Okay, everything's normal right now. And then, so you'll see here soon. Yeah. So okay, this cutscene. Okay, here. Let me unmute it. Or I'm like, yeah, unmute it. Okay, here we go. Listen to this. So that's Janice.
Look at the skins. What is that? Who is that? Is that Midas?
Oh, so must be connected to the loop. That is the most important part of this event. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after this video. And then it'll come out to it. So yes, once again, it's stormy. The water is the storm. And I'll tell you why. But yeah, I am currently on a trip. I'll get face cam on in a moment. But yeah, so the Doomsday device. Oh, okay. Sorry, another cutscene.
Oh, I'm scared of sharks. And that worked? How long do you think it'll hold? Oh, look at this guy's family on the pictures on the wall. Everything. Look at the info that says top secret.
Jonesy.
Wait.
Can you hear me? That was also important. Again, I'll tell you after the video. So yeah, then they're in the battle bus. That's the map. So like that mountain is Mount K over there. If I can pause it and get it. Yeah, that's Mount K over there. Mount K is kind of by like Misty Meadows. Whoops, sorry, hold on. Yeah, so it's kind of by Misty Meadows and Camp Cod. So continuing. But yeah, so like the map is basically getting flooded, but the storm. So the circle is the circle is like the agency, like part of Salty. Actually, most of all of Salty. And then so do you see how it's just fine? So you'll see in a second, like how you swim in the storm. It is absolutely terrifying. He's in the storm. Now you can't redeploy. That's the huge thing. You like in a solo match, you can't redeploy in the storm. So you're probably dead unless you have heals. But yeah, it's just oh. And like it's kind of terrifying to look at because so that's it. So first off, let's recap. The Doomsday device, so agency exploded. Like, so it's basically no one's probably gonna land there in the future. Probably gonna be wiped out in season 3. Continuing. Doomsday, so the Tesla coils rose up before the explosion. And then the Doomsday device rose up from like kind of dramatically. And the Doomsday device hooked onto the Tesla coils. And then the Tesla coils, this is going to get really confusing, but the Tesla coils hooked onto the storm, and they're fighting the storm. And the storm was pushing back, so the storm was creating a huge, like, stormness thing. I don't know. And then it goes to the first cutscene. It just shows an office, nothing happens. Comes back, it's raining. And then the Doomsday then the Doomsday device is starting to falter. And then so it falters, and then it comes back on, and it hooks onto the Tesla coils again. So it's the same thing. The storm's fighting back, trying to get to the trying to fight back, but it doesn't. The Doomsday device uses all of its energy to fight the storm. And then so then everything's normal, right? Everyone thinks it's over. And then so all of a sudden, no, another cutscene. And so this cutscene, sorry. Let me replay it. So that's not that one. So this is really important, guys. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Hold on. Okay, I'm trying to get it back on. Sorry. Mute. But yeah, so the Doomsday device, everyone thought that it would explode at the beginning of the season when it was introduced in Minus's office. Yeah, right there.
Janice, dial the resonance actuator to 7.2. Now, please. Yes, right now.
A resonance activator, no idea what that is.
Look at the skins.
What does that mean?
What is that?
Is that Midas?
Must be connected to the loop. So in season 10, the end of season 10, when we first got introduced to chapter 2, the event, this is the most important part. The event was the 7 visitors with the rockets going into the meteor, forcing the meteor into the 0 point, and exploding the Chapter 1 island. Now, must be connected to the loop. There's some theories going around that Jonesy is either working with the 7, which I think is true, or the Fortnite, the way we play is a simulation. Now, the reason it says must be connected to the loop, for the simulation reason, is because when you die in Fortnite, you go through this infinite loop. You die, so you go out of the battle bus, you die, go into the lobby, come back. Infinite loop. So it's either that or the visitor theory. I think it's the visitor theory, but it could be simulation. This, however, hooks on to the simulation theory. This next one. This one right here.
Oh, look at this guy's family on the pictures on the wall.
Everything. Look at the.
So when he said,
Secret.
so he's like, what?
Wait. Can you hear me?
So, can you hear me? So the theory is Jonesy is either working for the visitors or he's working for the simulation. So basically Epic Games. No, just kidding. Like a simulation thing. And Jonesy is so he says can you hear me? We somehow got into the game, we got into the simulation office, like the company, I guess, and he saw us. He said, "Can you hear me?" And obviously we can't answer back. So, yeah, so this is the event for you. Now the future of Fortnite. This is the most important thing. The big wall, the giant water storm. Everyone's speculating that on Wednesday, don't know what time, I'm actually going to search that right now. June 17th, I don't know what time, but yeah, the Great Wall is going to come down. So it's going to come down because Jonesy's company, Agent Jonesy, I guess, can't save the island. Because Midas was trying to stop the loop, the simulation. So Agent Jonesy's company is trying to stabilize it and make it so it goes back to normal. And pretty much it. So now the future of Fortnite. Let's get some leaks up here. So, we got our first teaser. And the teaser was this right here. So, people with creator code got a second teaser and it showed a trident. So, obviously, it's gonna be Aquaman is definitely coming to Fortnite. Either in the Battle Pass, no one knows. But if you go here, Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 3 leaks. There are some new POIs coming out. POIs mean point of interest. So, first one. So, I can't get the list, but we're gonna see a Chapter 2 version of Sunny Steps. If you don't know what Sunny Step was, it was added in Chapter 8 with the volcano. Not Chapter 8. Chapter 1, Season 8. It was added with Pressure Plant, the volcano, as like a Mayan theme. Sunny Shores. This is what the new POI is going to be called. Sunny Shores will replace Weeping Woods. Weeping Woods, yes. Sorry. And Sunny Shores will be part of it, and then will just be like the same version of Sunny Steps, but in Chapter 2. Now the next POI, the Lair. Camp Cod is right by Mount K and Misty Meadows. That is going to be changed into like an evil lair, kind of like the Season 4 villains. Now, in the comments, in the chat, what is your favorite POI that I'm about to say right now? Tell me in the chat. Anyways, as I'm saying, the lair looks so like there's a fort on Camp Cod that looks like the evil lair fortress of season 4 by Snobby Shores. Moving on. Cascade Falls, right by the lair, kind of ish. Mostly by Misty Meadows. Do you know that waterfall that goes down into the lake of Lazy Lake Island? Well, that's gonna be a new POI. Cascade Falls is gonna be kind of be like Pirates of the Caribbean right at Disneyland, with like the scattered remains and the chart, like fire everywhere. That's right. Then the last POI. I actually don't remember. Oh yeah, Ancient Ruins. Sorry, I remember now. So there's an ancient ruin kind of by the shark. It's like an island, kind of by Sweaty Sands, in between Sweaty Sands and the shark. It's basically gonna be the same thing, but it's gonna have a name, or it's just gonna be like I don't really know, but I think it's gonna be a POI. And yeah. So now the flooded places. I remember one of them is gonna be Slippy Swamp. So say goodbye to your shield. Just kidding. What are the POIs getting flooded in Fortnite? I remember Slippy Swamp was one of them. I'm pretty sure. So the ones that aren't gonna be Frenzy Farm, Salty Springs. I want to say Retail Row. I'm not so sure. Wait, did I say Salty Springs already? Yeah, I did. What else? The Agency. That is interesting because it's already exploded. Why do you still have it in? And that's all I remember. So, yeah, that will be it. That will be it for this live stream. And remember, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. And I'll see you around.